I had the pleasure of inheriting the last part of this project from two very brave women. And I think, I really will keep this very short and sweet, but I think it's a really important time to tell this story of this dream coming true here, which was truly two very brave leaders in this community, Tia and Steph, who said, it doesn't matter what we need to do, we just need to figure this out. And that bravery went to their very brave boards, who also said, okay, we will figure this out. This community needs housing. It needs to be accessible. It needs to be for working families, for families that are living in poverty. It needs to be for every family without exception, and we need to make this come to reality. And so I think the most inspiring part of this for me has always been that this is a story of true collaboration. We collaborate a lot in this community, but this story could never happen without the amount of skin in the game from two organizations, and actually even more than that, because there's been incredible supporters along the way. Maine Housing plays a key role in this, in acquiring this land and starting these buildings. And then the story goes from our brave leaders to our brave board to our brave funders, because it turns out you also have to figure out how to fund these buildings. And we've had incredible amounts of advocacy from the county level and incredible donors that very quietly stepped up and said, what do you need? And Chris and I said, we need some support in getting this done. And they said, okay. And so many others along the way. And Tia, I can't even speak to probably hundreds of volunteers that have worked on this site over the last many years. Tens, if not 100 hours spent in sitting in front of city council and zoning and trying to sort out how to make this project come alive and take care of a community that's really important for everybody that lives here. And then you get to the real heroes of this story, which are the families that will be moving into these units in 48 hours or less. And when I say these families are heroes, these are heroes because these are not made up profiles. These are people who have worked 2, if not 3 jobs to be able to stay in this community, to be able to afford housing. This is moms who have stayed in incredibly dangerous situations until they found a home that they could take care of their children and not be living with their abuser. This is moms who left really toxic situations to raise 3 or sometimes 4 children on their own. And these are neighbors, aging neighbors who have never known any other community but this one, but have spent nights in cars and in shelters because they refuse to leave the place that they know is their home. And so in 24 hours, this will become 10 houses that are actually homes for all of our neighbors that can feel welcome. And then the staff on both sides of this Habitat and Homeworthy, who have tirelessly shown up for these neighbors while they anxiously await for a place to be and supported them in their every needs. So it's a really big day to say that this is done. And Tia, I just, from all of us, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being so brave and for doing this.
Yes. Well, thank you. I'm happy to be a part of it. It is a dream come true for sure. And when Steph and I talked about this at a dinner in Portland 5+ years ago, 6+ years ago, here we are. And it has been a great success so far. We're not done, as you can see. There's many more volunteer hours that will contribute to the completion of our Habitat homes, but the idea being that we were going to create a community within an existing neighborhood. Folks would come together and aspire to maybe home ownership down the road, but enjoy the stability and a caring, collaborative community. So we're really excited that this has, come to fruition. We hope we'll have another celebration in June when the sun is shining and there is no snow and everyone is warm. We'll have a big block party, but the city of Rockland was really, it was just a great opportunity to collaborate, and they were very open to working with us and helping make it happen. And though the process was long during COVID, we made it through, and we are really, really excited. We have a great staff and the staff of Homeworthy. I mean, collaboration doesn't happen without everyone that's at the table working hard to make it happen. So we are grateful for the opportunity to help residents of our community and just continue to do this wonderful work and change people's lives. So thank you all for being a part of it.
Thank you.